Got enough time for 20 questions.
All right. Take a look.
Let me load this up on here.
Let's see, because you've been talking about an hour.
Yeah, well, we'll do this up on here. You didn't queue up our bid on there, so it's fine. I can put that in post. All right, so if you didn't know, this is Wrestling 20 Questions.
20 questions.
Robert Wheeler Gaming has to ask 20 yes or no questions to try to guess the wrestler that I
got
chose.
locked up in census
And
to
so,
course.
he has that. He also gets 3 hints if he needs it. But
3 lifelines.
Yeah.
That's what we all call them,
We
right?
call it the lifelines.
Everybody calls them lifelines these days.
So, let the guessing of this person begin.
Alrighty. Did this person wrestle in the Attitude Era?
Attitude Era, no.
No. Okay, so
that's one.
So was this before? Was this before the Attitude Era? Did this person wrestle?
Yes.
Okay, so now we're saying 70s to mid 90s. Okay. Did this person win a world title? WWE, WCW, ECW, one of those big titles in the company?
No.
So didn't win. Okay. How about mid-card title? IC, US?
Yes.
Okay, so they won a mid-card title. Was this person mainly solo or tag team?
When he did the run, he was solo.
He was solo when he won. So he never won a world title, but he was solo.
Yeah.
Did he wrestle in WrestleMania?
I think he's been at a WrestleMania.
He wrestled at a WrestleMania?
Yeah.
Okay, so did this guy predominantly wrestle in the 80s?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so we're thinking 80s guy, mid-card. Did he ever win a tag team title?
No.
No. Okay, so we're thinking mid-card guy, maybe IC or US if he was in WCW. Was he? Did he wrestle into the 90s?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Was he ever a commentator?
He wasn't like a full-time commentator, kind of like how like Vance or Macho Man, but he's done commentator before.
He's done commentating. Okay, yes. So I'm at 10. Is he a second generation or like third generation, whatever? Is he, I guess, a generational superstar?
I have to check on that. I don't think so. But let me see.
If I'm thinking of who it might be, I think he is a second generation superstar. If I'm thinking of who it would be, I think he is. So,
it doesn't say that that he's a second generation superstar or anything to do with that. Yeah, it doesn't say that he's a.
Then it might not be who I'm thinking of.
So basically, I would say no on that.
Okay.
But he does have some family ties, but it's not like, his dad wrestled or anything like that.
So, okay, so that's question 11.
Yeah.
Does he have a son or daughter who would be considered, I guess, a second generation superstar wrestling at some point in the WWE or independence?
I don't think so, because they didn't say anything when I looked it up that he has any kids that are currently like training or anything.
Ooh, that's tough, because that threw a wrench in who I thought it was. So he would have been a commentator at one point. He, not full time, but maybe have commentated. Never won the world stage. Was he a fan favorite within the 80s and early 90s?
I would say that he wasn't like big name on there where it's like everybody came to go see him, but when he would come out and stuff like that, you would see people like cheer him and stuff like that, or boo him if he was a bad guy. I mean, I can give you one of the hints.
Well, let's go for a hint.
Okay, the title that you're thinking of that he won was the IC belt.
I mean, that doesn't help me because I already knew that.
He was not on WCW.
That doesn't help me either, but
so that's your one hint.
That one doesn't help me because I already knew it was the IC title. So, so he predominantly IC, never a tag team. Did a little bit of commentating. Did he have like a when he would come out to the ring? Did he have kind of like a one word gimmick, like kind of how we see with like yeet or yes and things like that? Did he have kind of like a one word gimmick that all the fans would like?
I wouldn't say it was one word, but he did have a gimmick. Because you got to remember, he's a 80s wrestler, so all the 80s wrestlers had gimmicks.
Well, that's what I'm trying to think. Right, give me another clue because we're on question 13.
We're on 14.
14? Let's see another clue.
So another clue was his relationship that I was talking about earlier for family is he is related by, I think, let me see, I think by marriage, they said. So they said his cousin is Jerry Lawler, is his cousin.
His cousin's Jerry Lawler.
Yeah.
That throws a wrench in there too, because I can't think of the person I was thinking of. I can't see him even related to Jerry Lawler.
I didn't know it was related to Jerry Lawler too until I saw that.
To do commentating as well.
Well, you're focusing on the commentator. He would probably do it when like he would be like, let's say like he's going to be facing. Let's say he was going to go face Shawn Michaels, so he'd be out on commentary talking trash about.
Well, that's not really commentating then.
But he would do it for a few.
That's not really commentating.
A few nights and stuff like that. He would do commentator, but he wasn't like a full timer like Vince or Macho Man or anything like that. But he's done it.
That isn't really.
Well, he's done it kind of like Jerry Lawler has, where they'd do commentator, but he'd also wrestle. But he didn't do it for a long time.
So I don't get. So he was either a commentator where he would sit there and commentate on matches, talk about matches, or he would only go there during somebody's match.
It would be both, because it would be like they needed somebody to fill in for like Jerry Lawler or whatever, so he'd fill in a couple times, so he'd be there the whole night. But then it'd also be when Jerry Lawler or the other people on commentator were commentating, then he'd come out and be like that third one where they'd put the headphones on and he'd be like, yeah, this so-and-so here, this person is trash and stuff like that, and do the commentator like that.
Yeah, that doesn't help me either. Give me one more clue. This will be my last one.
Okay, so your last clue on that is he has a catchy theme song.
Catchy theme song?
Where it was like you would go and
I get a catchy theme song, but those clues don't help at all. You gave me one throwaway clue, which I already know. Then the other one, I can't think of a cousin of even Jerry Lawler to wrestle.
Well, since I gave you a throwaway clue,
no, it's fine.
It's fine.
No, I'm sure. I'm good. Yeah, I used my hub. You gave me a throwaway one I already knew, so I mean that's wasn't helpful, but I mean I already knew that one. But it's fine.
Here, I'll attach you to it. No, I'll attach you to it. No.
We're good. We're good.
This will help you
keep going. It. No, it's fine. Right. It's fine. It's good. You already gave me my 3.
All right.
You already gave me my 3. I'm not taking handouts to be able to figure it out. But we're on 14. Russell, yes. Did he main event a pay-per-view?
No.
So he didn't main event pay-per-view. No. He somewhat or maybe have commentated. He won predominantly as the IC championship. He's related to Jerry Lawler, cousins with Jerry Lawler. He wrestled in the 80s and partially in the 90s.
Like the early 90s.
Did he carry a 2x4?
No.
That's what I'm thinking gimmick. So, and he has a catchy song. Did he go on to wrestle independently later on in the like outside of WWE?
I don't think he did. I don't think he's did anything for they say for after his career. Oh, and I take that back. He was in WCW in the early days.
Yeah, that doesn't help me
but
either.
That won't help you on that one. Let's see. Does it show what he's doing? He a little bit did the independent circuit, and they say in '94 is when he went to WCW. But then, but see, like they said that when he returned from the independent circuit, he was in those ones that were like the no-name companies.
Yeah.
And then he returned back in WWE in 96 to 98, and then again in 2001.
So he was part of the Attitude Era.
Not really.
Because 96 to 2002 is the Attitude Era.
Yeah, I know, but he didn't really like... When they say he came back, it wasn't really like he was wrestling.
Did he have a valet when during his time in wrestling?
Not full time. Like Jimmy Hart would be his valet once in a while, but not really like full time.
What are we on? I don't know what question we're on. 17?
We are on 17, yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't help me because the clues and questions that I'm asking and the responses aren't helping me. It's not. It doesn't help at all with what you're giving me.
You're asking the questions. I'm just answering them.
Yeah, I know, but even with the questions you're giving me doesn't really help. Was he independent? Was he a commentator? Or was he not a commentator?
More,
he may have
more focus on being in 80s and early 90s wrestling.
That doesn't help me either because
it does,
80s and 90s early wrestler, but then he came back in 96 and 98 and 2000. That doesn't help me.
Yeah,
especially too when you said Attitude Era and then you said no. And then he did wrestle in the Attitude Era.
He didn't wrestle.
Of the Attitude
he came
Era.
back at the Attitude Era.
So that doesn't help
but
me.
He didn't. Yeah, it does because he didn't come back and wrestle. He was mostly like those legend contract people, like that. He never really wrestled back.
Is he part of the Samoan dynasty?
No, that's 18.
So yeah, you got me stumped on this one, so I won't. I mean, he's not even second or third generation. All he is related to Jerry Lawler. So, and he won a title at some point.
He won the IC
in the 80s
title.
and 90s. 80s and up to the 2000s that he was there.
I can give you the one clue that attaches to your IC one.
I already used all my clues, so then this question, then I got to guess who it is. But
no, you still have two. You have 19, and then you have to guess it on the 20. So you have one more question.
Was he the same character in WWF as WCW?
Yes.
So he would have used his name as a character.
He wouldn't use his real name.
But whatever his
character, yes.
Name is, he would have used his name in WCW as well as WWF. Did he ever wrestle Stone Cold Steve Austin?
No.
No.
So now this is your.
So I'm just going to, because I don't know who it is, I'm going to say Jeff Jarrett. But
No.
I don't know who it is.
No. The person who it was the Honky Tonk Man. He's the Honky Tonk Man. He's the Honky Tonk Man. So he had the catchy theme song on there. And with the IC belt, it was the only one there because he's the longest reigning IC.
No, I get that, but some of the clues didn't help as much.
Yeah.
Which is the
and
reason
so when
why.
he came back on there, he would just come back as a gimmick where it'd be like, oh, he's backstage. He's the Honky Tonk Man. So that's why.
So he was still a part of the attitude. He was still part of the Attitude Era.
You asked, did he wrestle in the Attitude Era? He did not wrestle. He would come back.
How's he related to?
They said it's his cousin.
Yeah, but who is that? I don't know.
Yeah, they just said Jerry Lawler's his cousin. But
I was kind of leaning towards him or Mr. Perfect.
Like with the Honky Tonk Man, like he'd come back. They'd be backstage where they'd have like, $1 Million Man and IRS.
No,
and
I get
gimmick.
that.
Yeah,
I get that, but
they're.
A lot of the questions didn't help.
Well, you didn't ask it, but because you could have asked if he was in the Hall of Fame, because he was in the Hall of Fame.
Didn't dawn to me that he would even be in a Hall of Fame if he was in the IC title.
He was, because he's the longest reigning. He was the Hall of Fame in 2019.
Yeah, I know he was in the Hall of Fame, but he was just recent because. But they didn't help me. So when was he on the mic or not on the mic? When was he commentating or not commentating?
Back in the 80s.
So
he would be commentator when Jerry Lawler. When Jerry Lawler would be out, he would be commentator and do that heel persona on there as a Honky Tonk Man. He's the Honky Tonk Man. But they said that when he went to the WCW, he didn't really have that big of a. Like he didn't win any titles in
yeah, no, I get you.
and stuff. Yeah, but they said that when he returned on the episode of Monday Night Raw, he would just be like, that's when he provided color commentating and stuff like that for Raw's War and WWF Superstars.
Yeah, so we clearly know. I didn't guess it, so. So I'm good. I got one for next week now. I got one.
Oh yeah.
And see, this time though, I didn't look at your phone, so it's good not knowing who it was. But I didn't look at your phone when you were looking at the.
Well, I didn't look at your phone when you had it either, because if you recall last 20 question game, I didn't even guess who it was.
So
on there,
fun one,
and you also didn't give that great of clues because.
Well, I gave you good clues.
No, you didn't for the hints and stuff like that, because you didn't give it where he pats himself on the back on there, which that would have given away. Just like if I was to give you the longest reigning IC champion, you
may
probably
not have still got it,
but yep, that's all that we have for our tackles and takedowns one. If you like any of these segments or whatever, comment below so we do more of this, because I think the 20 question wrestling game is pretty fun. It's the best game on the internet for sports. But we'll see on the next one, and good luck. And then maybe he'll have a wrestler that will stump me besides Barry Windham from last time. But
we'll see.
We'll see.
Barry Windham last time, but
Barry Horowitz.
Take a look at the video and find out.
We'll see on the next one.
God bless you guys.
Yeah.